Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we will conduct an automatic air brake test. Before you start your air brake test, make sure you take out your telephone. Make sure the stopwatch is up so you and the instructor both can see the stopwatch. You have to count your whole minute from the stopwatch. You make sure you have 125 psi's of air. Now, you're going to do what's called the 1, 2, 3 punch. Okay? First, you turn it off. You reset. Let your gauges sweep. Put your foot on the brake. Put it in drive. Make sure it says Acon 2. Has to say Acon 2. Okay, there's the D button. You knock in both these brakes and you start your timer. You say, I shall not lose 4 psi's in 1 minute. Watch your gauges. Keep an eye on your timer. Wait the whole minute. Do not stop it before 1 minute. If you do, you will fail your test. Okay, Mr. Instructor, I stopped my timer at 1:38. The minute you stop your timer, take your foot off the brake. You say, I did not lose 4 psi in 1 minute. Properly secured, working, no damage. Now, put your hands on the steering wheel. Say, I will pump my brakes. Before 60 psi, my alarm will sound. Mr. Instructor, my alarm is properly secured, working, no damage. Keep your hands on the steering wheel. I will pump my brakes between 40 and 20 psi's. My tractor and my trailer brakes will pop out. Or spring brakes will pop out. Okay. Look with your head. Do not use your hands. Do not remove your hands from the steering wheel. Okay, make sure there's a 1/4 inch of space. Say, Mr. Instructor, both my brakes are out. They are properly secured, working, no damage. I will now conduct a safe start. Safe start. Put your foot back on the brake. Put it back into neutral. Make sure both your brakes are out because that's part of safe starting. You shut your key off. You reset again. Let your gauges sweep. And start. We'll say, Mr. Instructor, I will build my pressure to 125 psi's by stepping on the gas no more than 1500 RPMs and listen for my governor to sneeze. Stay between 10 and 12. Watch your gauges. Make sure everything's properly working. Make sure your air pressure rises. My alarm is properly secured, working, no damage. Mr. Instructor, my governor has sneezed. It's properly secured, working, no damage. We now have 125 psi's of air. So now we're going to do the second part to our air brake test. You're going to say, I'm going to test my trailer brake, my tractor brake, and my service brake. Put your foot on the brake, put it in drive. Make sure it says ACON 2. First one you're going to test is your trailer brake. You're going to knock in the tractor brake. You take your foot off the brake, step on the gas a little bit, let it tug. Put your foot back on the brake. Put it back into neutral. Pull your brake back out and say my trailer brake is properly secured, working, no damage. Now I'm going to test my tractor brake. Put it back into drive. Push in your trailer brake. Remove your foot from the service brake. Step on the gas, let it tug a little bit. Put your foot back on the brake. Put it back into neutral. Pull your trailer brake out. Say my tractor brake is properly secured, working, no damage. Now I'm going to test my service brake. 5 miles per hour, no more than 10 feet. Put it back into drive. Knock in both your brakes. Wait 10 seconds for the brakes to release. You step on the gas, let it roll forward. Put your foot back on the service brake. Put it back into neutral. Pull both your brakes out, your tractor and your trailer. Say my service brake is properly secured, working, no damage. That concludes my automatic air brake test.